I think I made a meme one time and this is politics.
Yeah.
When Biden was running, when he was first running, I put, if you're not, what did I put? Oh, I can't even think of it. If you're renting right now, let me know when you're ready to Biden. So I had a picture of him, right? And I posted that. Oh my God.
So
it was bad. I couldn't believe it.
One reason why I stay away from politics when I post, especially funny, is for some odd reason I feel like it gets suppressed, to be honest. I thought it was genius.
Like
I posted I posted something super genius not too long ago when I was watching the presidential address, and he said the folks woke up dead. And
I saw that. That was good. I
instantly remembered, like,
that's
okay,
I remember the Biden in there
from Scary Movie when he said, "How the hell are you going to wake up dead?"
I was cracking up on that one.
I posted on social Facebook, nothing. YouTube blew up.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Some folks for different strokes or something like that. It's backwards. But yeah, I mean, I think that staying away from politics is a pretty good idea, but we're going to go down that road for a moment.
Let's do it.
So folks out there,
Nice
I know
segue.
you are probably wondering what happened, what took place. I'll be honest, I haven't even talked to Matt about it.
I haven't talked to either one of y'all about
Asked if I could bring it up. He said, hell yeah, let's talk about it. I'm a transparent guy, and at the end of the day, it is what it is and what it was. So Matt, tell us about your experience. And for those that don't know what the hell I'm about to talk about, January 6th, I believe, was the day.
Mm-hmm.
And there were a lot of folks that were apprehended by the law. We won't get into details of what you think and why and all that BS. I don't want to go down those roads.
Yep.
I'd rather say surface level, informing the folks of your experience personally, because that's all you can give at this point, right?
So, I attended the protests at the United States Capitol on January 6th, and I was one of the people that ended up making my way inside there. While I was inside the building, I was recorded stopping someone from ripping stuff off of the wall and discouraging another individual that I saw that was like stealing stuff.
Right.
And so, got caught up in the whirlwind of the day and the emotions and everything. It wasn't necessarily the best judgment that I'd applied in my life, but I went standing up for something that I believe in, and
Sure.
It is what it is. My choices that day, unfortunately, did lead to some consequences. So I was arrested. I had my house raided and all of that good stuff. The hardest part about the whole thing was that, and it's an interesting topic that we're having here because
Sure.
so much of it plays into it,
Yeah.
especially in regards to the haters and the fans. And
Absolutely. And then the rebranding piece, I love it.
correct. And so, after the circumstance, it was kind of weird because when you sit down and you see a piece of paper that says the United States government versus, and then it's your name right there, it's a very, it's a surreal feeling, and so going through all of that, there was a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of just, it was tough, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and pretend like I'm some Billy badass that just, took it like how Trump's taking what he's going through right now.
Sure.
I mean, his demeanor is just, maybe it's the billions of dollars that he
Sure.
knows, like, hey, this isn't going to financially ruin me. This isn't going to destroy me, but I might potentially go to jail for the rest of my life. But, the uncertainty of not knowing what was going to happen, because even though my actions that day were vastly different than some of the other folks that were there that actually got some more serious charges, the charges that they had levied against me were significant.
Mm-hmm.
They were 4 federal misdemeanors, and facing that down was probably one of the scariest things I've ever done in my life.
I can only imagine.
And
Yep.
not knowing, are they going to pursue accelerated charges against me and try to charge me with some felony level
Mm-hmm.
stuff that would now prevent me from sitting at this table having this conversation
Absolutely.
with you guys. And so that was difficult. And then obviously going to jail wasn't fun. I mean, it's not meant to be a good time, folks, I promise
Right.
you. And the thing that kind of, I guess, irks me about some folks is that, yes, I did make a mistake that day, and I had to face my actions. I had to face the penalties and the consequences for them. I had to do what I was ordered to by the courts and by the systems, and now I am out a free man. I've satisfied all the requirements of me. I have done what is necessary, but there's a lot of folks out there that hate me. There's a lot of folks out there that are going to watch this video that are going to have their blood boiling by
while
seeing
you're
my
speaking.
face
That's
here.
Exactly right.
And to them, I say, let that blood boil. I hope my existence and my persistence drives you insane.
Yeah.
I hope that you lose sleep at night because I'm still here and I'm still smiling. I hope that you really just, I hope that it irritates you. Like, I want to be that irritant in your life because, first of all the people that hate me for my decisions that day don't know me.
Right.
They don't know what was in my heart. They don't know why I went. They don't even know what I did while I was there.
Absolutely.
You know, all they know is that they have taken information that they have received from
media.
And the media is just awful these days. You know, you can find more truth in independent journalism in a podcast like this than you could on any of the major media outlets, Fox News included. They're all garbage, you know? And so it's been tough, you know, because I am a genuinely pretty well-natured person. You know, if you were to ever call me and ask me for help, if I had the capacity to do it, I'm likely to respond, hey, yeah, let me help you out, you know. And so having people say such mean and hurtful things, especially industry colleagues and everything else, you know, it's like, I had friends of mine that are real estate agents, title, and all different people reaching out to me like, man, you know, you should just see the things that people are saying about you. And I was like, well, you know, that's theirs to say, and it's their opinion. They're free to their opinions. And I think it's really unfortunate that our climate has become so just absolutely devastated by, if you don't think exactly like me, then I want to see you burn. Like, it's not even I want to see you canceled. I don't want to hear it. I'm not, it's tuning out isn't an option. I want to see you die because of your disagreement with me. And I think that that's indicative of a society who has become so misinformed, yet they think that they are informed because of the ease of access to information.
I agree.
That there's no tolerance for anybody that differs in behavioral modalities or thoughts or principles. And I think that's really unfortunate, because one of the things that I think makes us and our collaboration together in the human species so awesome is our differences. You know, if everyone thought the same way, it would just be so boring.
I agree.
You know, there would be no joy, there would be no fun, there would, you know, we wouldn't have the anger, and there would be, you know, there's some solution in that. But I think that overall we're meant to be different so that we can really truly find that like hidden spice in life.
Yeah, learn and grow.
You know,
I'm a huge advocate for conflict being a good thing when you find resolution.
Yeah.
And I've mentioned this maybe once every other show, but the concept is you're growing, you're learning, you're finding differences and seeing how we both can learn from each other. Not a single one of us are the same in what we do, but yet we kind of do the same thing.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a similar dance, but we all have different moves.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, and you can mimic moves to some extent, but we are who we are. And, you know, unfortunately, people have lost sight of that. And I just, you know, I've recently, you know, redeveloped my faith in God, and you know, that's really been a big part of me feeling comfortable and confident coming out and just discussing things in a transparent manner, because, you know, that's a really important relationship. And I recognize that the closer you get to God, the more the devil is going to come for you.
It's true.
And so, it's taken a lot of faith for me to just say, hey, God, look, man, whatever it is that you have planned for me, please help me walk as best as I can in this path. Help me to come back from some of these misperceptions, you know, because again, I wish I could say I didn't care, but I do care, bro.
Absolutely.
Like I do. Like when someone says something about me that's not true, like it sucks.
Hurts.
Like it does hurt, you know, and I can try and pretend like it doesn't. It's funny because after I watched JJ Garena on your show a couple weeks ago, I reached out to him and we had a conversation very similar to this. And I was sharing with him, it was just like, man, you know, like I wish I could be the person that they're saying that I am, because then I wouldn't care, and it wouldn't matter, you know. But regardless of that, you know, life will throw you things, and sometimes it's your fault, sometimes it's not. But, you know, my motivation moving forward is to show people that no matter how bad life gets, you can still get back up and get back on the horse.
And it also goes to show that the good Lord does not give you more than you can handle.
Without a doubt.